train, girl, that you can keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this.
And we come to you from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL as you get a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Green Bay Packers. Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go from Lambeau. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. McCarthy operating from the gun. He'll try and do this himself. And this pass broken up. And the contact well-timed there, and now 4th down.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. I'm not sure that you can say that the rain caused that interception, but look, it's clear that throwing the football is going to be tough in these conditions.
No doubt about it, and different quarterbacks handle it different ways. Some guys think the rain isn't a big deal, but wind affects them a little bit more. But you have to wonder, will these conditions hold scoring down? Are we going to have like a 9-6 type of a game? And then the pressure goes on.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Jonathan Greenard running in to pick up the sack. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11.
Here we go.
Love looking to throw it. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Will go down as a gain of 6. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Let's go now.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That is caught. Touchdown, Packers. Romeo Doubs, 39 yards. And the Packers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at the 45. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 23 yards, the final tally.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Vikings first down.
McCarthy off the play fake. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. To the air with McCarthy. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, 31 yards. And the Vikings are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 11 yards for number 11.
Ready?
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Ready. Hut.
On play action. Love to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And Love is going to slide down and pick up the first. 7-7, our score after 1.
On the double. 52 blaster. Down. Ready.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
Camp, set, ready. Ready.
Play fake. Here's Love. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jonathan Grenard. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Now they'll work with 4 receivers here on 3rd down and long. Now Love. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain.
It's 4th down.
Ready.
On 4th down, Love. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. Short throw, he's got Kraft. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that will bring up 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Set. Hut. Hut.
To throw now. Here's Love. He'll try and do this himself. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down.
Here we go.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it up, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Throwing left side, and Watson has it.
And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25.
It's fourth down.
Now McManus will line up for the field goal. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. And that is no good. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. So a very long drive, play after play, gets him down the field. But wouldn't you know, it winds up yielding nothing.
And over on the sideline, you've got a kicker who feels worse about it than anyone. There's nothing you hate more than seeing the look on your linemen's faces after all their hard work getting you in position.
The lonesome kicker. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Here's McCarthy.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. The left side completion to Jones. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Throwing is McCarthy.
And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
2nd and 10. Now McCarthy.
This one caught. It's the tight end, Hawkinson. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now he'll tuck this and run.
And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
He'll keep it himself.
And he's going to be shoved back short of the goal line. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Looking to throw McCarthy. There's Hawkinson in the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings.
A great play there in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Vikings have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Final play of the half, Love. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
The final shot before break, Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And bulldozing his way through. And able to get this out to the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we've got a tight one. It's set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. We can say we'll use them to start the second half and get us going.
And this will be a Packers first down as he's got this up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Once again, it's Jacobs. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. Got his man, that's Luke Musgrave. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Love from the gun. Caught on the right side, Reed. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. From the 35, here's a 2nd and 4.
Drill, 52.
At the 35-yard line.
Back to the running game with Jacobs. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
And quickly out wide, this is Watson. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
2nd and 7.
Down. Hut.
Love. Throw caught by Musgrave. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives him much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
3rd and 2, right? So this is a situation where low man has got to win at the line of scrimmage, but it's not just the low man winning. It's the low man who's winning with some force, and they had that to pick up the first down.
Barely picking it up, but they did. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Second and 3 from the 9.
Ready. Hut.
Off the play fake, Love. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
Here we go. Ready.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Pass taken in by his big tight end. The looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And it's a Packers touchdown. Luke Musgrave taking it in. And the Packers are an extra point away
from tying this game here in the fourth.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter.
Here comes Felton to bring it out of the end zone. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
At the 25-yard line.
They'll go again to Jones. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
The Lambeau faithful making as much noise as they can. It's 3rd down.
Hard throw, incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had. Thought they could exploit them. Unable to do so on that play.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. On play action, McCarthy. Completes this to Jefferson.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
First down. It's a gain of 17.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it.
First down, Vikings.
Addison hauls it in.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. On play action, now McCarthy. Open man is Jalen Naylor.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
Partner, you gotta like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
First down. A gain of 13.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. There go play action. Here's McCarthy. Now he's going to step up and run.
And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The Lions move there. Look like nobody open. Now 2nd down. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. 1st and 10. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Now a first down carry by Jones. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth.
Well, any thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture. That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the fourth, but they got to feel good now. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings move it away.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Down. Black. 95.
Love looking to throw it.
Able to connect with Jacobs. And he's going to pick up a first down here as that clock continues to run. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Short throw has got Kraft. Now they burn the timeout, and they're kind of in that gray area where they might be able to get 2 plays in, but maybe just 1 play left in this ball game. We'll see.
48-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Slide through. Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Here's Love. He's going to let it fly. This ball intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the Vikings are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And never an easy thing to do, no matter how good Green Bay is, what the year is, to come into Lambeau and get the victory. But they did it.
You're not just battling the team that you're playing that day. You're not just battling the crowd that's in attendance in that game. You're battling the history of the franchise. You're battling the ghosts that swirl around that place that help spur them on to victory. It is an unbelievable atmosphere. The most historic place in the league, and you have to make sure you stay focused on your task. Otherwise, you can get easily distracted.
Yeah, hats off to them for keeping that laser focus and getting the victory. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.